Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is a big day. It is the day that I have to go to the hospital to go and check to see if clomid is working, see if I've got any follicles and if they are big enough. So yeah, I don't really know how I'm feeling. I don't want to get my hopes up. So I'm just kind of plodding along for the minute. I'm feeling quite nervous more than anything. I'm just worried that it might not be working. But yeah, so we're gonna go in a minute and I will update you when we're out. I might try and record while we're in there, but I don't really know what it's like or if I can get away with it. So yeah, if not, I'll update you when I'm back home from the hospital. Bye.
So what we're hoping to see is the dominant follicle on one of your ovaries. If we see that today, then we'll bring you back in about 2 or 3 days, so probably about Friday, because I don't want to miss it over the weekend, and then we'll just check that that is ovulating as we'd expect. So from a scan point of view, we want to see that dominant follicle. It gets really, really big and then it collapses in on itself, so that's what we want to see. So we will get you back in a few days. If we have ovulated already, which sometimes it does happen, then I'm not sure where we go from here. I'll have to go back to my colleague and ask.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so we just need everything off of the lower half. Bear with me a second. It is an internal scan, is that alright? So what we're looking for is a follicle over 20. So I'm going to just have to push a little bit. Are you okay with that? Just push that bar out the way and give a nice measurement. Big ones there, that looks like a nice one. You see the sort of mottled appearance, that's your ovary. So what we're looking for is a follicle over 20, so I'm going to just have to push a little bit. Are you okay with that? Just push that bar out the way and give a nice measurement. A couple of big ones there, that looks like a nice one. The biggest one on the right is 8 and the biggest on the left is 18. So
Wow.
Cool.
okay.
What sort of size should they be?
So at this stage, we like them to be over 10.
Okay.
So anything over 10, we would say are dominant follicles. Day 21, you should have sort of thought about ovulating. Your body would have also don't have any control of that. And then it should be over 20.
Okay.
So, I mean, that one's almost 20 already, so that looks hopeful. Original order. There is no free fluid in your pelvis at the moment, so that means you haven't yet ovulated, so that's hopeful. Okay, that's good. We haven't missed the window, so that'll be even better. Okay, we're all done, so I'm going to take the camera away when you're ready. Big breath in, press it out.
Okay, so we've just finished at the appointment and you tell them.
Everything's all good. Everything is perfect. On the left hand side anyway.
On the left hand side, I've got none growing on my right, but I have got 2 really big dominant follicles on my left, which she thinks will progress, and I've got to go for another scan in 2 days. So okay, so it turns out my hand was over the mic in that last clip and I didn't realise, so sorry. So what I was saying at the end there was I have another appointment on Friday because they want to see where my follicles are at, and also if I've ovulated by that point, because I haven't ovulated yet. There were 2 big follicles. She said they're both looking really hopeful, so I'm very happy with that. I was really worrying that the clomid might not have been working. I don't know why, I was just worrying. Obviously I have had some side effects. I've had hot flushes, which have been really bad. And I had a headache on one day, that was it. I am now cycle day 14 and I have only just started getting the emotional side effects. So I've been quite tearful over the most ridiculous things. Just emotional in general, just crying at like silly little videos and just anything. So I don't know if that's going to get worse or not, but yeah, I didn't have any of that through the time that I was taking clomid. I stopped taking clomid. When did I stop taking clomid? So on my cycle day 14, you take it from cycle day 2, 3, 4, 5 and cycle day 6. I stopped taking clomid 8 days ago. And now I'm getting the emotional side effects. So I don't know if that happens for everybody, but other YouTubers that I have watched that have gone through clomid, I know that theirs has come later on as well, not throughout the clomid. So that's something to bear in mind if you are going to go through clomid. I've had quite a lot of pain on my right ovary side over the last week, and it's been quite painful, to be honest. So I was very surprised when she said that actually the follicles are on my left side. That shocked me a lot. So no idea what this pain was about on my right side. What I'll do is, I was going to do a separate video for my next scan, but she did say it's only going to be like 5 minutes. So I don't think there's much point. I will still try and record it, but I'll have to do it secretly again. And I'll just put it onto this video here, so you'll already be watching this whilst you're watching it. But yeah, so I just thought I'd give you that quick update just because it wasn't very clear in that video. And yeah, so there's 2 follicles. So we could be having twins. But yeah, we'll see about that. I wouldn't mind twins. I wouldn't. I don't think Shay would mind them either. One of the follicles might not continue to grow, or both of them might not even. So who knows? It might not even work for one baby. It could work for one baby, or it could work for 2 babies. So we'll just have to take you on that journey with us and see what happens. I did watch a YouTube video a couple of days ago. Another lady that is going through clomid. Another lady that's going through clomid, and she also had 2 good-looking follicles. However, when they next went to their other scan, only one of them follicles were then dominant. The other one had shrunk, or I don't know. But yeah, so she was only left with 1. So that could happen to me. But hers did result in 1 pregnancy. So fingers crossed. I'll keep you updated, and I will add in the video of my next scan right after this. Okay, so we're just about to go to the second scan. How do you feel about it?
I'm alright, yeah. Well, I'm not the one that's getting poked and prodded.
Yeah, I don't really know what we're going to find out, but I will try and record it inside, and then I will update you on the next video.
You came nice and early. How are you feeling in yourself? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Sorry?
I'm a bit anxious, but it's just a long journey, isn't it?
Same as last time. Cold belly, a little bit of pressure from the camera. At any point it's too much, too painful, please tell me, and I'll stop. Just moving through now, you okay?
Yep.
Breathing through. Well done. And the matron looks nice and thick, so that's good. Should be 110. ready to receive an egg. That's why it needs to be thick. And it is more than 10. So yeah, that's maybe 16 I imagine. That's good. Well done. Dominant follicle looks like it's still there, so we just need to see any change in vascularity to it. Sounds like it might be imminent your ovulation then. Something more bigger. So I don't think you've ovulated just yet. Okay. There's certainly an increase in vascularity around the outside of it, which means that it's likely to be imminent. Difficult. I don't want to say too much to get your hopes up, but also can be open and honest with you, because I know you're itching to know, aren't you? Just check that other ovary, make sure it's sneaking on here. One on the right ovary that's now 10. So just a couple on that side that are able to have now as well. That's good. Reducing the follicles, that's half the battle. Lovely, we're all done. So I'm going to take the camera away. So what I'll do is I'll write up your report and then let you read out the front there. Now I'm not sure if we need to re-scan you again in a few days, because I'm not sure what the protocol is if you haven't ovulated yet, whether we need to get it back in a few days. Obviously you think you're in that frame now of ovulation, so perhaps if we left it to Monday, that's another 3 days, so something should have happened by then. So I'll just have a word with Maddie on the desk and we'll find out what's the best thing to do.
Hey guys, sorry, I look really rough. I have literally just woken up. But I'm experiencing like really bad cramping on my left ovary. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's a good thing or if it's a bad thing. But it's been there all night. And it's still here when I woke up. So I've got my scan in a couple of hours, so I guess we'll find out. But yeah.
Small follicles on that left now.
Does that mean the big ones have collapsed?
So it has.
Oh,
yeah.
So I've ovulated?
Look, I think you must have done according to that last. You can't actually tell on here.
Okay.
Sometimes. Just checking the right one. When was your last scan? Was it Friday?
Yeah, it was Friday.
Yeah.
And they were still there then,
Yes.
so
But hopefully then there's a weekend.
I think I ovulated on Saturday because that's when my ovulation test was really dark.
Yes, that would make sense. I can't see anything on there now. Just all small follicles. If we could just make the most of the time. So you can get dressed now. Okay.
Hey everyone, I had my scan yesterday. I did completely forget to update you. So basically, I actually had a different lady yesterday. She didn't really tell me too much. I kind of had to ask the questions, if that makes sense. The other lady that I had before her sort of told me all of the sizes of different follicles and the next process and things like that, whereas this lady didn't really tell me much. She said in the scan that the big follicles are no longer there, they're gone, so that would suggest that I have ovulated, although she couldn't see any fluid. So I don't think she actually knows whether I have or not, so it's kind of just left me hanging a little bit. But I have got a 21-day blood test tomorrow at the hospital. I feel like I might as well just sleep at the hospital at the minute, because I have literally been to the hospital, like, this will be probably the fourth or fifth time that I've had to go to the hospital in the last week. So it's been a bit crazy, but so yeah, I've got my 21-day progesterone blood test tomorrow. That will then show if I have ovulated. I just have to wait on the results for that. And then what I have to do is a pregnancy test in 2 weeks. So it's just a waiting game at the minute. I will update you all with a pregnancy test video. We will find out whether I am pregnant or not in 2 weeks. So I'll come back to you then. Bye!
Okay, so this was probably the worst headache I've ever had in my whole entire life. Absolutely awful throbbing pain in my temples, and could not compare it to any other headache I have had before. I stopped taking my tablet 2 weeks ago. This is now cycle day 24, and as you can see, my hormones have kicked in full swing, and I'm currently crying that I can't get a duvet cover on. Actually can't cope. I am super shocked that the headache and emotional symptoms have come this far along my cycle, and thought they would have been finished by now. I'm now waiting on my blood test results from the gynecology team to see how my ovulation went.
Hey guys, so I am going to do... I am so friggin' scared. I can never open these ones. Oh my god, come on. Oh, let's do it. It's going to be negative. It's going to be negative, I know it. Oh, I actually feel sick. Of course it is. As if I thought it could actually work. Guys, now I don't know if I can see a faint line, and it's stressing me out. I know I'm probably just seeing the line because I want to see the line, and it's not even going to pick up on camera. But I feel like there's a line. Oh god, I hate it when it does this, I hate it. I think I might have looked at it too early. I literally looked at it as soon as I dipped it. I'm sure there's a little line there.
Thank you all for watching. Please feel free to write a comment, and please subscribe. It supports me a lot.